We're halfway done with Rankin Bash month, and up next is Rudolph's Shiny New Year. Of course, it was a way to capitalize, more or less, on the success of the original that was released 12 years prior. Pretty much like any non-Rankin Bash sequels of these characters of recent years. Anyway, how does it hold up? Well, it's a bit interesting with some concepts, like the story a bit. The story is that it's after Rudolph's historic ride, and Santa is given a letter from Father Time himself, voiced by Red Skelton, and who is also the narrator. Rudolph, again voiced by Billy Richards, is instructed to go meet Father Time for his problems. It's there we learn that Happy, aka Baby New Year, has ran off because of people laughing due to the fact that he has big ears. This is bad because Father Time needs to pass on the crown of time to him so that the new year can start, otherwise the past year will repeat or something like that. In the meantime, a giant vulture named Eon the Terrible is looking for Happy, since if the new year comes, he will die upon reaching an eon old. Get it? With this, Rudolph goes off around the passage of time, meeting plenty of helpers like Big Ben the Whale, a knight named 10 to 3, a Ben Franklin looking guy named 1776, and so on, all trying to find Happy before Eon gets him and before midnight of the new year. At first I thought, what the hell does Rudolph have to do with this, and thought that he would be the only standout character in all of this and could be easily replaced. But once the mention of Happy's ears and the laughter it brings, it's pretty easy to see why, mostly since this happened to Rudolph before his historic ride, which is a good call. But why did he use Rudolph's younger model? This and the next special featuring him has him like this. He was seen being nearly fully grown by the end of the first special, so what gives? I know I complained about this in the first special, but if you want to remain continuity, why the hell is he younger? Or younger looking? The side characters are pretty neat, and the choice of the narrator is pretty damn good, as good as the reason Mrs. Claus was in The Year Without a Santa Claus. Ian has a good reason to be as he is. He's not really evil, well, from what we've seen, just worried about dying. It's understandable for the most part. Plus, he doesn't really want to kill Happy or anyone, really. And yeah, you might be thinking, really, you think he would do that? Need I remind you of the scene in Cricket on the Hearth? Anyway, one problem is that it's more of a New Year special rather than a Christmas one. Hell, if it wasn't labeled as a Christmas special, I wouldn't have placed it in here, even with Rudolph. But it's not too bad. It's still a good watch for Christmas, New Year's, or both.
New Year, have a happy New Year. Happy New Year!
And may it be shiny.